Welcome to the Curious Souls podcast.
This episode is part of our transmission series.
What you're about to hear was recorded live at one of our ceremonies.
We open each ceremony with a theme,
A framework or a mind map that helps us explore the terrain of our consciousness.
We offer this transmission to you as a window into this space.
We hope it enriches you with new perspectives and awakens your curiosity.
You ready?
Let's dance. And invite you guys to close your eyes. So find a comfortable place. And let's all just take a deep breath together. Let it out with a sound. Take another deep breath together. Oh. And just stay aware of your breath for a moment. Just take a moment to consciously call your energy back to you. With every inhale, pulling your energy back into your body. Exhaling, allowing it to just settle in. Feel your weight just sinking in to the mattress or the floor, the couch. So today we're going to explore a really simple framework that will hopefully help us move through our ceremony today and through our life with a little more awareness, of what state are we in, what is it doing for us, what kind of impact is it having on those around us? So throughout our day, we're moving through 3 terrains, 3 different states or lands. We'll call one the comfort zone. The comfort zone is a place of familiarity. It's the route to work that you know. It's the parking spot you like. It's the pace you like to move through the day. It's the people that you're used to seeing, spending time with. An idea of the comfort zone and staying with what's familiar is to create safety. To reduce risk. So maybe you can imagine some of the most familiar places that you spend your days, most familiar faces you get to see and interact with, and how regardless of how they make you feel, there's a sense of comfort in the familiarity, knowing what to expect, even if it sometimes rubs you in a certain kind of way. Now, most of us are spending time in this comfort zone unconsciously. It's actually part of the experience of being in the comfort zone is we don't need to be conscious. Everything is familiar. We're in our routines. We're in our patterns. And in the comfort zone, nothing feels dramatically wrong. And nothing feels dramatically alive either. Things feel safe and moderate. Feel familiar. Repetition becomes automatic. And often when we feel overwhelmed, we reach for a comfort zone. We go for what's familiar. For some of us, that means slowing down. And for some of us, it means speeding up. For some of us, we tighten our circles. We want to see only the least amount of people we need to see. And for some of us, we feel more comfort in crowds. Feeling into where your comfort zones are, and see if you can just acknowledge, where do you feel comfortable? Now, when we're unconscious, we can fall into these routines, tend to have the same conversations with the same people, go to the same restaurants, we move at the same pace. And at some point, our world begins to contract. The same movement over and over actually starts causing rigidity. And the fear of going outside of the familiar begins to grow. What once protected you begins to confine you into a very soft, comfortable box. But when comfort is conscious, it's really powerful. It's a place where we get to restore, we get to rest, where we get a break. Sometimes it's a place where we can gain more clarity, reflecting, integrating, planning for what's next. So the invitation is to bring awareness to what zone are you in and what is it doing for you? Because without comfort, we begin to burn out. But comfort without awareness, we begin to shrink. So you can consider, am I where I am because I'm afraid to move or afraid to stop? Or because I'm exhaling, taking a break before the next inhale? We'll take a deep breath together. And after every exhale is an opportunity to inhale. The zone outside of our comfort zone we'll call the stretch zone. This is the zone where we meet our edges, where we begin to meet the unknown, the less familiar. And when we do it consciously, stretch zone is where we grow. It's where we expand our range. We experience new things. We gather new information. And through this, we expand our options and our choice. Sometimes it can be the conversation you would normally avoid, or the person you avoid. It can be the responsibility that you're not yet certain that you can hold. It can be a skill or experience that you haven't tried before or isn't fully developed. And for each person, it's going to be completely unique. What stretch zone for one person can be a complete comfort zone for the next. What expands one person can overwhelm the other. The idea is we can't become someone new, we can't create anything new without new information, without new experiences, without new skill sets. And that's what the stretch zone is for, to expand ourselves. Now, when we move into stretch without safety, without support, without awareness, then we can stretch ourselves thin. We can get hurt. We can burn ourselves out. We can overstress ourselves. And for many of us, this education of needing to constantly improve, to constantly produce, to constantly achieve, keeps us running in something like a stretch zone where we're just constantly pushing, we're chasing relentless improvement. We call it ambition, discipline, or strength. And often our nervous system is calling it stress and strain. The idea again is to just bring awareness and also ask ourselves, what do I need to move from one zone into the next? What do I need to create for myself and for those around me so I can move from one zone into the next consciously of how it's affecting me and how it's affecting those around me. So I'll take a deep breath together. We're just noticing what's comfortable, what's uncomfortable. Maybe beginning to make a little note. What do I want to explore? What do I need? Do I need comfort and nurturing today? Who do I need to communicate with? What kind of position, breath? What do I need to feel to really nourish myself? And if I want to explore something, what do I want to explore? What range do I want to expand today? Now, the zone outside of the stretch zone we'll call the panic zone. And this is no longer a place of growth. It's a place where we're overwhelmed, where we've gone too far, too fast, and not with the preparation and support that we need. Now, the panic zone does hold a huge opportunity. It's like the ultimate stretch zone. For this, you need a lot of preparation and support and a lot of safety. And that's usually where an initiation happens. And the difference between trauma and initiation is mostly whether you make it through, supported, and able to process the whole thing all the way through without feeling like you tore. We won't be going there today. Okay, for this, Lilith and I hold a container called a hero's journey. It's a place where we intentionally go to the extreme to meet the fears that you can't meet alone, and with the support of two loving souls are focusing 100% of their attention on you. So what I'll invite you guys to do is pay attention to the rhythm, the inhale and exhale between zones, so that you can consciously choose which zone you're in and harvest the benefits of them. So that in comfort zone, you're not just shrinking, unconsciously seeking safety, but not actually creating it. And in stretch zone, you're not burning yourself out, creating tears in the fabric of your beautiful soul. You've just heard an opening transmission from one of our ceremonies.
Wait, before we move on, we invite you to reflect on your experience.
Here are a few questions that may help.
What did you feel?
Did you have any realizations?
Was there something that triggered you?
We invite you to pay extra attention to this.
If this transmission resonated with you,
you're welcome to share it with someone you love.
And listen to others on our channel.
And if you're curious what it's like to sit in a room with us,
you can explore our upcoming ceremonies, retreats,
and our 9-month pilgrimage called Adulthood at CuriousSouls.fun.
Thank you for dancing with us. This was fun.